Not sure if you have access to being close to a wall. If not, not a big deal. Don't need a wall in particular. So we can still do the same motion. But something that's really nice to do, I've been working on personally in my own practice, is like the rotation of my shoulder, but also including my upper body, right, in that rotation. So not just staying static with the shoulders and moving the arms, but also starting to create a little bit more mobility in between the shoulder blades and your thoracic spine. So we can do that obviously in like cat cow sort of motions, but we can also do it with shoulder rotations and bringing the upper body with you in that sort of rotation, but also a little bit in a twist, right? While keeping our pelvis neutral. So you can come onto your knees and just step 1 foot forward. Now, if you're close to the wall and you want to use the wall as feedback, you can bring either a block here to give a little bit of space away from the wall, right? Or if you want, you can snug up right up against it. And you're just making like a 90-90, so not like a deep lunge or anything of the sort, but just coming up against the wall so you have a little bit of feedback for the rotation of your arm. And start by just bringing your hands to your hips. See if you can level your pelvis. And then engage your abdominal muscles just a little bit more. And then can you lift the top of your head a little bit more just to create a little more length in the spine? Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then reach your right hand forward. So I've got my right foot in front. You want to reach your right hand forward and then reach it straight up towards the sky if you can. And then start to turn your torso. See if you can keep your left hand on your hip. Don't move your hip. Just turn your upper torso, turn your shoulders, and look towards the wall or over to the right, whether or not you're near the wall or not. And then reach your right hand behind you here. And then feel your shoulder blades almost like draw towards one another. And then reach your right hand down. You're going to start to create this little bit of a circle. So if you want, you can move away from the wall so you have space for that hand to glide and reach forward and up, turn back and down. So it creates like you have the wall to like hold on to in case you like wobble a bit, but it creates this sort of awareness of how big you can make that circle. So I want you to continue to make that circle about 3 to 5 more times. Try not to tip back, try not to lean forward. And maintain that neutral position in your pelvis. And then switch, reach back, forward, back, forward, and down. Take 3 to 5 more. It just like warms up the shoulder. Should be nice if you're getting ready to move on to a little more movement after this. And then you'll switch. So you might want to just switch the way you're facing, the direction you're facing. Your left foot will come forward. You're in that 90-90. Your hands can come to your hips just to find a little bit of neutral here. And top of your head rises and then reach your left hand forward. Reach it up. Reach it back behind you. And you might start to notice both sides are not created equal. Like this is my sticky side, I call it. And then see if you can look towards the wall. Feel your shoulders start to rotate. Can your hips stay neutral? You reach back and then down. And move slowly if you can, just to feel all those muscles in your upper back turn on as you feel the opening across your chest. Take about one more round and then you'll switch. Reach back, up, forward. So it's a little bit of twisting, a lot of movement in the shoulder. One more round, reaching back, up, forward, and down. And then just come onto your knees, either onto your seat And then just a few shoulder shrugs once you're here. Shrug up, back, down, up, back, down, and then back, up, forward. So just both directions. And then chin down toward your chest. Roll your right ear over to the right. Chin to your chest, left ear over to the left. Chin back to chest, chin up to the sky here. And then open your arms out like a T. Maybe see if you can squeeze the space in between your shoulder blades together. And then wrap your right arm on top of your left. Give yourself like a little hug here. And then maybe even start to curl forward so you can pull that space in between your shoulder blades apart. Come back out, open up like a T, open across the chest, lift your chin. And then wrap left arm on top of right. Give yourself a hug, curl forward, stretch that space. Sit up, open, unravel the arms. Take one more roll of the shoulders. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes just to end. Take a deep breath in. Maybe even open up your mouth, let out a sigh. And then maybe you start to notice you have a little bit more space